Good morning again, everybody. And I'm so excited about this segment because all of you know I'm a former educator, and I think that school means so much. It's sometimes the place where children live, it's the place where they grow, they learn, and everything. And we have this morning, we have a friend who is also the CEO and president of Neighborhood Services Organization. And we have Lenora, well, this is Sheila Clay, and we have Lenora Strong. I knew it was Strong. I wanted to make sure I had that A on the end of it. And Lenora, would you bring your mic a little closer? And she is with Foreman Mills. And this is very important because Foreman Mills is right here in the community, and the things that they have to offer at such an economical price is fantastic. But there's a program. Who's going to talk about the program first?
I can talk about the programs that Foreign Mill is going to be helping. You want
Well,
to talk
that's what
about?
I'm talking about.
Okay, we have three programs that address children and youth at Neighborhood Service Organization. One is a home-based early childhood education program, a 30-week curriculum where we go into the home and help the parent become their child's first teacher.
Oh my goodness, that's what we were just talking about. Yes, because some people aren't doing that,
No.
and some people just don't know how.
Right. I think there's a lot of parents who want to. I believe that most parents do, but they don't know how. So we go into the home and we really help them learn how to teach their children. We bring the curriculum in, we teach them the techniques, and we're really the coaches behind the parent. And it really helps, it really engages the parent in their child's education, which is the clearest indicator of student achievement.
Yes, yes, yes. Now tell me what you have going with Foreman Mills.
With Former Mills, we have a program going with the NSO so that we are giving away 100. Everyone, please listen. We're giving away 100 pre audit coupons, vouchers for $15 for those with the Neighborhood Service Organization. And we're also gonna get really now, pay attention to this one, you guys. We have extra 50 coupons.
An
that we're
extra
gonna-
50?
An extra 50 that we're gonna be giving away on site. Only if you say Foreman Mills.
Oh yeah, we all know how to say that. We
And the vouchers are gonna be $15 a voucher. And I will be demonstrating some things that you can get for $15 at the end of this segment.
Right, or in this segment, because we're
Yeah.
going to do it right within the segment. So you're giving them vouchers for either school supplies or clothes, or they can use it on whatever they want
Yes.
at Foreman Mills,
At
right?
Foreman Mills, yes.
And these children, where do they come from?
Well, our children are most of them live on the east side, but we have now gotten funding to move the early childhood education program to the west side because we're located right here, almost at Highland Park.
Right,
at
we
the
can
Michigan-
walk there.
We can
Or
walk to our building.
you all can walk there. But
The old Michigan Bell building. So the home-based early childhood education program is expanding to this side of Detroit. But we also have two youth programs. So we're also servicing middle school and high school students. One is our Youth Initiatives Project, which is our oldest of the two programs that really works on substance abuse prevention, violence prevention,
Oh.
leadership development of kids.
up my alley.
And the second program works on youth workforce development. We've placed
Oh,
over
that is
300
fabulous.
kids in summer employment this year, but after we sent them through a certification process so that we know that when we put them on the job someplace, that they're getting a really good student who understands what it means to have a job and all the soft skills in terms of
That are
reporting to
necessary.
yes.
That are necessary. Being to work on time.
Right.
You know, attendance is so important. And sometimes if you have parents who either didn't go to work or they were not regular going to work, that might be your path too.
Yeah.
So you teach them, that's a skill that's so important because I know like in the plants, you can be an alcoholic, they'll help you. Certain things, they'll help you, but you could get fired about attendance. Attendance is very important. And there are other skills, how to deal with people, right?
Oh, absolutely. And just the responsibility of things like you have an assignment you've completed. You don't just sit down and twiddle your fingers. You go and some initiative to go, I've completed that task. Do you have something else for me to do? What we're finding, too, is the parents of these youth who we've employed are saying, what about me?
Of course, of
Yes.
course.
What about me? But it's motivating them because we're putting their kids to work in, in businesses all over the city of Detroit.
Wow, that is fabulous. And what do you all make the contact with the students, and they have to go and an interview, or what? Do you teach interview skills?
We teach all of that for
Okay.
them. All of the soft skills they need to have employment. But we're also in the schools because
Really?
it's a year-round, the workforce and development program is a year-round program. And then we also have the youth initiatives project. So they're to collectively, they're working to make sure these kids are prepared to take ACT exams, that they understand about college applications. We have kids who probably never thought they'd go to college. They may be the first one in their
Where do
family.
you find these children?
In the schools. We are absolutely in Osborne High School, and now we're moving into Central.
Excellent, excellent.
Yes, into Central High School.
Excellent.
And Brenda Scott Middle School is another big middle school that we're in on the east side of Detroit.
A soror.
Yes.
Anyway, let's go back to Lenora and Foreman Mills. Now, we're putting all this together. Now, I need to know, where do the people have to come? Where do the students have to come for this extra 50 and everything?
They're going to our Foreman Mills store on Warren and Connors on the east side, and it's going to be on Thursday, August the 21st, between 3 and 8 p.m. only. August the 21st, between 3 and 8.
Okay, and when they come in there, they have to say Foreman Mills? Do they?
Yeah, they're going to say Foreman Mills.
Wow. You're
They
a
have to say it just like that.
just like, yeah.
I hope they're recording this.
I'm gonna walk on my knees. They are. I'm gonna walk on my knees and say Foreman Mills. So why don't you show me some of the things that they can get?
Damn. This is the top for the boys. It's collar.
A shirt,
A shirt.
button-down white shirt,
Tie.
a tie. What do these usually cost? These ties?
Those ties are $3.99.
That's it?
Yes.
And the tie's already tied for you. That's what I like, because I cannot tie a tie. Oh, shoes. Shoes. Look at these. And these are stylish. These are $9. Oh, wow. These are cute. They're sidewinders.
Very cute.
Yeah. You all don't remember sidewinders. Oh, wow. Socks. And these are several pairs. These are
Right,
3
3
pairs
pairs
of socks.
for $3.99.
$3.99.
Yeah, you can match.
You always need socks.
You can match all this up for $15, and this is what you can get. You can get a shirt, pants, socks, $15. You can get another pair of shoes, the tie, and a shirt for $15. Okay, and then you also can get
These are nice, well-made pants, too.
a backpack with supplies for $15.
Wow. And that's a nice backpack.
Very nice backpack.
And there's something about a backpack. These things are important. Kids don't go to school without them. They love the backpacks.
And they have notebooks inside and folders. And not just any kind of folder.
Spider-Man. Spider. Neighborhood Spider-Man. I
We
love me
have,
some
for the
Spider-Man.
girls also. We have shoes.
Wait a minute. Let me tell the audience. This is a polo white shirt. Remember, she was just talking, Carmen from the Academy, I'm in so many school districts, Highland Park Academy, Renaissance Academy. They needed white shirts like this.
Yes, those on sale 2 for $9.
2 for $9. These are white polo shirts. Oh, look at these girls' shoes. These are too cute.
And these are...
And they're $9 too, $9.99. This is so much. This is unbelievable. Look at this pretty blouse. $5.99. You can't beat that with a stick.
And here's a, I guess, polo shirt for girls.
A polo shirt. And a lot of schools are having these polo shirts now. You know that?
Yes.
A lot of them.
A lot of schools are using uniforms, which really takes some of the pressure off of parents, but also some of the issues with children regarding how they're dressed and being robbed or being hurt because you've got some expensive
Absolutely.
clothes on. This is really a blessing to parents.
I wore uniforms all my life. I went to parochial
Yes.
school. And the reason why it was so much easier, and parochial school was a lot cheaper back then, but the reason why it was so much easier because parents didn't have to go out and buy all these different sets of clothes to wear and everything. And
are
here's
pants
some
for
navy
girls.
blue pants for the girls. This is fabulous.
And
And
then
all
the
this
girls.
stuff that I'm showing you, you get this under $15 at Former Mills.
And we talked about the new stuff. Kids going to school and feeling brand new. It's nothing like brand new. And look at this beautiful. I got to bring it out. Because back in
It's
the day
pink.
when I was a kid, getting a loose leaf binder. Did you feel like that?
I felt very important.
Yes, I had a loose leaf binder. And I could open it up. I'm living back in the day now. I could open it up and I could take my paper out, put it in. This is the bomb. The only thing I miss that they don't do as much nowadays is pencil cases. Remember?
Yes,
You
we
had a
always
pencil-
had pencil cases. They sell those, but I don't think a lot of kids are using them. They use them in the classrooms with the pencils and the crayons.
A calculator. You know, kids need a calculator these days. And they made us add up in our heads. I swear.
Right.
I cursed them. No, I'm kidding. And glue sticks. I just have to show
got-
people what
yeah,
they
we
get.
do have
Pencils. And they have another notebook. And these composition books they've had since I was a
yeah.
kid.
Yes.
A composition
Yes,
book.
yeah,
and
very important.
That's very important because sometimes the schools entice children to have journals.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
And to write. And writing is very, very important still.
Yes.
To get your thoughts out, to make sure you learn how to do the subject verb agreement. Your English. And this is wonderful. And the girls, Minnie Mouse. Minnie Mouse. Golly. She's cute. This is amazing to me. This is wonderful. And one more thing. Oh, yeah. I got the glue sticks. And you do use glue sticks. And projects. They have to take home and they have to do projects. And they expect you to have that poster board
Right.
and you to have these
That's right.
glue sticks.
They'll
Now,
use those a lot in school.
they'll use those a lot in school too. And it's not about that Scotch tape. It's about them glue sticks. I'm gonna tell you. I know my grandson. He'll be in 3rd grade, and we had to help him. Even though we're enticed to do it ourselves. Hey, let me do this. You get it done quick. I don't let them do it. So this is just fabulous. This is fabulous. So you got a uniform already, and then there are other selections. If your student doesn't have to do a uniform.
Yeah, I have
Oh my
for boys.
goodness! Santa Claus has come to town.
and an outfit for a girl.
Oh my God.
And these are
Just in case they
jeans.
don't wear uniforms.
Just in case you don't wear uniforms, look at this. Look at this beautiful shirt. It's a polo type shirt. This is wonderful.
And the pants.
And the jeans.
Yes.
Oh, these are nice. These are really nice. They're old school. It says old school on here. Okay. Wow, this is nice. These for the guys. And look at the girls.
Oh, look at these jeans.
Oh, and listen to Sheila.
Look at these jeans.
They got the little rips in it, but you don't see your. They sewed up the rips.
With different colors.
Different color, a pink and a
yeah.
green.
Yes.
Oh, what do you say about that? Mhm. Okay. Oh wow.
Wow. Look at the back.
Pink and green.
Yes.
I
Brought the
say.
right color.
Future
Yes.
sorrow.
That's right.
Sorrow.
Very nice. this is really going to help our families who are on most of our families have low income
Right.
On
and
assistance.
very or they're unemployed, and they've got multiple children, because we work with our early childhood as 3 to 5 year olds, and then we have our middle school and high school students, and so this is really going to help our families. So Neighborhood Service Organization really wants to thank Foreman Mills for this phenomenal gift to our families.
You're welcome.
This is
Yes.
just simply fabulous, because anytime you could help parents save some money, and this is really cute. This is really cute.
Yes.
I mean, just you could help people save money and everything. You're doing something. I have to go to Foreman Mills. I see that now. I have
Because
to go-
because it's a $15
$15
voucher,
voucher.
but look what you can do with
Look what
$15 at
you
Foreman
can do.
Mills.
Look what you can do. And then, Sheila, this coinciding with the work that you all are doing, it is just, it's really heart wrenching. This is wonderful. This is wonderful. And do you have, I heard you were, are people starting to do their school shopping already?
Yes, they are starting to do their school shopping. Also, I didn't bring them with me today, but I do have some 10% off coupons for back to school that I have in my store that I will get to Sheilah so
Okay.
she can give them out also when she goes to
Oh, wow,
Wow,
that's
that's gonna
fabulous.
be
to help out the parents for the kids shopping, because every kid wants to go to school with something new.
And
You
see,
know.
I'm going to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, this is well made goods. These goods are well made. It's not just some cheap pants. These are well made, nice material, heavy. And then with the jeans, people wear jeans year round.
Right.
And Spider-Man, I can put that back in the
His
backpack, the boy's backpack. This is nice. Really, really nice. And I hate to say it, but new clothes give students they feel like they're getting a new beginning.
And they feel good.
They feel good about themselves. And part and parcel of how well you do is based on your self-esteem.
Absolutely. Because if you don't feel that, it's going to impact how you achieve, how you even listen in class, how you think other kids are viewing you. And all kids want to fit in. And even though we want them to be their own person and all that, kids want to be accepted. And when you can't come, and first day of school, as you said,
Right.
first day of school, everybody wants to come in with a new outfit on. And
Yeah.
Foreman Mills is going to make this possible for 100 of our kids at NSO. So this is phenomenal for them.
Wow, this is just fantastic. And I didn't even realize the NSO went into the schools.
Yes, we had an office in Osborne for a long time, but it's a good problem to have that they started growing so much that they couldn't even let us keep the office, which was fine because we have our own office, but we also are getting ready to do the same thing at Central High School. But we've been in the schools for a long time.
That is just wonderful. You're doing something good. And like I say, sometimes those students come from places that are not so good.
Absolutely.
And we just have to deal with it. We have to be honest with ourselves. That does happen. Now, you were just in, New York?
Yes, New
Tell
York
the
City.
audience about that. Tell the audience what happened there.
We had NSO came together with a company called Global Performance Academy, and they came to me and asked me to pull together a soccer team of a homeless or formerly homeless individuals we had been working with. And so we did. We put together a soccer team. They've been practicing for 2 months, and they went to New York this past week and competed in
Wow.
it's the homeless soccer, street
Yes.
soccer tournament. And this was the regional. The national is in San Francisco next week. But we competed. This is the first team that has ever come out of Detroit.
Yes, yes.
Ever. And they were phenomenal. It was such a transformational experience, not just for them, but for us.
Yes. Well, it's another layer. It's another layer, another level, and so forth. And I saw the photos, and I was so excited about that because the homeless, when you're homeless, your self-esteem goes down to
Absolutely.
nothing a lot of times. It's like, where am I going to go? What am I going to do? And you all, well, maybe in case my audience doesn't know, tell them what you've done with the homeless, where your building is, your new building is, and everything.
We developed permanent supportive housing in the old Michigan Bell building right here on Open Boulevard, where the Yellow Pages sign used to blink all the time. And we have 155 one-bedroom apartments in there, and it's permanent housing. And the phenomenal thing about what happened to blend the soccer, these gentlemen and one female who were on the team have lived in this building and did not know each other. And now they have a sense of camaraderie. They're a team. While we were in New York, and their self-esteem was just going, because they beat a team. They almost beat a team of soccer coaches who played against them. So their self-esteem just
So
went
where did
through
they
the
practice? Where did they practice?
roof. We have a gym. We have a gym inside the Michigan Bell building, the Bell building at NSO. So that's where they practiced.
Oh wow, the Bell Building at NSO.
They
You have a
practiced
gym there.
We have a gym in the
I
building.
didn't see that when I was over there. That building was so massive.
Yes, but there's a gym in the building, and it was better for them to practice in our gym on that surface.
Absolutely.
Because that's exactly the type of surface that they played in the middle of Times Square.
Yes,
the
I
courts
know.
were set up in Times Square
I
in New
know.
York City.
In fact, ironically, right after this segment, in fact, in just a very few minutes, we have a segment that deals with, it's done in Times Square, where I interview the president, the national president of the Boys and Girls Club of America. And he is a black man,
Oh wow!
Dr. Damon Williams. He went to Michigan. And it was just so, they do so much in Times Square. But they were just getting ready to interview them on the Good Morning America set.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
And you were there.
So next year, no, I wasn't there. He called me. They called me, and
Okay.
I conducted the interview. But you'll see him on in Times Square and stuff. But he said he loves Detroit, and this is another thing that people have reached out to for their young people is the Boys and Girls Clubs. And if you they don't have any children in your building though.
Not in the Bell
building.
That'll be the next development I try to do.
Yes,
For
yes.
families.
I'm sure it'll do well. But I'm just saying,
Yes.
you get partnered with organizations like that because they partnered with Disney for this next thing.
Did they? Well,
Yeah.
we have children in our program now who need mentors and people to really come in, positive adults to come into their life to do things with them.
And
So-
show them the possibilities. See, a lot of times, and you probably know this too, Lenora, that young people don't see the possibilities.
No,
And so, therefore, they have nothing to aspire to except what they see around them.
and that's very limited sometimes.
Very limited. Very, very limited. So once again, let's go back to what they, where they have to go. Oh, let's talk about the NSO. You already have the kids; they're selected, right?
Yes, we have from 3 different programs.
Wow, 100 kids.
100 kids will be impacted by the gift from Foreman Mills.
Gosh, that's
Yes,
so good.
it is. It's absolutely
And then
phenomenal.
the first 50 who come in on the 23rd,
21st.
21st. That's a Thursday, week after next. This month is going so quick.
Isn't it?
Gee,
It sure is.
It is.
I guess
is
when
that
you
next
start
week?
getting older, the month goes like the wind. But on the 21st, between the times of what?
3 and 8.
3 and 8, you can, if you go in, then you just have to say, Foreman Mills. Oh, Lord. I'll be on my knees walking, Foreman Mills. Where can they contact the NSO if people see some things they need to, they would like to contact you about otherwise?
They can contact us in 2 ways. By phone, they can call us at area code 313-961-4890. Or if they use the internet, they can go right on the internet and connect with us that way. And our website is www.nso-mi.org.
And the thing about it, let's just real quickly, because I just got a few seconds to go. Tell them about the different programs you have. Addiction. Oh,
We have addiction treatment. We have a large program for older adults with mental illness, a large program for children and adults with developmental disabilities, and we're the Suicide Prevention Center for all of Wayne County. Those are some of the other programs. And of course, a large homeless program from picking people up off the street to doing permanent housing, such as the Michigan Bell Building.
didn't you just receive an award?
I did.
See, I keep up with
You
you,
sure
my
do.
sister.
You do.
Tell the audience what it was.
I got the Nonprofit Leader Award from the Community Foundation of Southeast Michigan. It was the Marion Nolan Awards. I was really honored. She presented the award to me, and so along with a beautiful award, a $10,000 check for executive leadership training.
Wow, fabulous. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that you heard it here first, and I want to thank you all for coming. And as school gets underway, if you're looking for something else for your child to do, there is a Boys and Girls Club where they're supervised, they're pretty risk-free, they're keep the children safe, and they have many, many activities. And I have Dr. Damon Williams. He's going to be on in just a moment to talk about that. So we'll see you. Oh, and I have this show next at 10 o'clock. We have Ken Coleman talking about the elections, and we have singer Mr. Anthony David. So we'll be back shortly.